We'll talk more about the bad life choice I made, but we parked at the visitor center.
Yeah, anyway, they were doing construction right now.
Bus back to Jordan Pond. We were so hungry, I forgot to film the famous popovers. They're very good. Well, that was nice. That's Jordan Pond house. And now we're gonna walk along Jordan Pond and then catch up with the bubbles and do the bubbles and hopefully have time to go back and change into long pants before we go up Cadillac because it's kind of chilly today. So those are the bubbles, happily named, and then that is Pematech and Cadillac. Handy map. I'm not that smart. Jordan Pond Trail so far is pretty wet. I don't know if it's from waves off the pond or from the rain, and it's pretty crowded. So there was another option. We could have started at Bubble Pond, but we just decided we'd go ahead and walk this. I mean, it's not hard.
Jacket back yet?
What?
Jacket back yet?
No, I do not want my jacket back yet. It's cold though. We have arrived at Bubble Rock and Bubble Summit. Well, kind of, sort of. It's 4/10 up, and we're like 1.4 from Jordan Pond. Well, Jordan Pond house. This is Jordan Pond right here. It was very wet. Rich said he thinks just the ground got saturated from the weather lately. It's a beautiful day, and it's not as cold on this end of the pond. We ran into the kids that we were hiking around on Beehive, and they took the bus from Sand Beach parking, so they've already done all this, and they're heading back to their car. So they made a better choice than we did. This has been Bubbles so far. Rocks, rocks, rocks. They've made sort of stairs. They're not like perfectly hewn out, but we'll take them. And we're just doing more of the same. Whew! We just ran into a couple who did Penobscot from Jordan Pond, and they were having to come down this, so I think we picked the right direction. Looks like we're about to get to the top. Okay, it gets a little crazy right there near the end. Not gonna lie. Got through it though. Whew. That's a beautiful view. Be careful, bud. We're gonna do another one of these. I don't see any rebar. Well, that's pretty. I'd say that's just as challenging as coming up Beehive that last little bit, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
They've rerouted the trail here a little bit, but it's doable. There was one section that it was a real narrow crevasse. I mean, I'm not a waif, but I barely fit in it. Rich got through it. It's hot too. After freezing to death, now we're hot. But it's beautiful. We are on top of South Bubble.
Rude.
It's kind of busy up here. And photo shoot going on. You never know what you're gonna find on trail. That's Bubble Rock. Is that it over there? Oh, I thought it was that little pebble. Oh, it's there. Okay, move over a little bit.
No.
No? Well, I'm filming, but it's fine.
You can walk down there.
I don't want to.
There's a nice little path.
That is Bubble Rock. Through trees. I mean, we've seen a lot of rocks.
36 feet.
Here we are at the actual summit. I don't know why the summit's hardly ever where the views are, but that's the way it works. Looks like we're pretty close to the top. It said 2/10, but it seemed farther than that. I don't know. Just a lot of steps. that is Eagle Lake down there. And Rich has a plan. And I think we're going on the Eagle Lake Trail for a second, and then we get on a carriage road, and then we end up at Bubble Pond, where the bus will come and take us back to the visitor center. So neither one of us know exactly how far it is, but I don't think it's too far. That sure is a pretty view. I don't even know if we mentioned it.
The white cap.
The white cap over there. Okay. I don't know if we even mentioned it, but there were 2 gigantic cruise ships in the harbor or the bay, whatever that is. And the bus driver said she thought there was going to end up being 3. Apparently, they piled up a little more than usual because of Lee, but there's some debate as to whether or not. I mean, half the people in town want them for the businesses, and the other half don't want them. And I'm not going to talk about their politics, but if you come here and there's a bunch of cruise ships, you know everywhere's going to be busy.
Would you like to set your tent up here for the night?
Yes, it would be a good place to tent. Oh, my word.
We knocked over Karen.
So we have come out on a carriage road, and you could keep going to Connors and Nubble, but we're not going to do that today. So we're just trying to figure out where we have to go.
We're going to take this carriage road around to here and then back to this,
Bubble Pond?
Yes.
Cool. So this is a carriage road. We've heard about them, but we haven't been on them, and we're going to have to be careful not to walk in the middle because people will be on bikes and run us over. That was really fun.
Yeah.
It was a little wet on the way down, but the descent down that way was really a good way to go. Glad with our choices. And speaking of bikes, here comes some. We are on the Cadillac Mountain Road, and our propensity for only you kind of luck. When we were on the bus, there was a man that was missing, and they were asking about him. Apparently he got hurt on his way up Cadillac Mountain, and they have a search and rescue thing going on in the west lot, which is the one we had hoped to park in to see the sunset. So they don't know anything about what's going on, and of course somebody's life and health and safety is worth more than a sunset. But we're just going to come up here and park in the east lot and just maybe see what Cadillac Mountain's all about and come back down. We don't know. It's also getting very cloudy. It was supposed to be completely sunny, but you know, it is what it is. We've been wanting to come up here ever since we were here 2 years ago. Well, both lots are full. This is a search and rescue. They apparently have not found that guy yet because there were people going down. We're going to try to find an overlook that we can park in. If we can't, I guess this is what we got for our $6. Was a ride up and down the mountain. Well, we came about, how far down the mountain would you say we came?
Look at it.
Yeah, not too far. And we found a pull-off. So this is looking back the other way, and it's still really sunny down in Beehive. There's one of the cruise ships leaving. Well, I guess that's Beehive right there, so it's not super sunny there, but it's sunny out that way. And we can walk up on that other hill, I'll show you that in a second, and have a really lovely view of the sunset if there's going to be one. So, lemonade. we can't see over here. I think from up on Cadillac Mountain, you could probably see more over that way. But it's still lovely. No complaints. I hope they find that guy. It's going to be prettier than I thought it was. I was worried it was just going to be all gray. Well, we're getting some of a sunset after all. It's real pretty, and it's not too cold. It's a little windy, but it's lovely up here. We have big plans. We were going to go up there, get up there, but we made it anyway. This is just where we are with the sunset. What time is it now?
Get about a half hour sunset.
Oh, okay. And that bright light that's like great. Well, I can't show you. It's a lake. It's a little lake that the sun is hitting and lighting it up. So pretty. This is what it's going to be like. We are like 2 or 3 minutes away from sunset. So pretty. I would recommend doing it. Well, it's about over. As you can see, the line of cars are starting to head on out. It was definitely worth it. I'm glad we came. And it was a lot prettier than we thought it would be.